Hello there. Oh, dreamer mine. I wonder if sometimes you worry that the world is slipping a little bit too fast away from your control. If perhaps sometimes it feels like there's far too much to do in any given day, and you're not alone in this. There are so many things that you need to do each day, aren't there? It might not seem like a lot on paper, but if you break down each moment, each breath, you can start to see and assemble a full counting of what the day takes from you. Its toll, the requirements that pull you from one moment to the next. A bit like listening to my voice, a bit like allowing yourself to consider for a moment what it would be like to let go of all of those concerns, all of those worries, those demands that you haven't gotten to quite yet. Because right now, there's one thing that you need to do, and that's simply relax. Because the more you relax and the more that you listen, the easier it becomes for you to understand that it's okay to not feel as if you are fully in control. It's okay to feel as though there are things that are difficult for you to do, not necessarily to complete, but to start. It's a very normal thing. It's a very common thing. And tonight, I'm going to help you achieve what you didn't think was possible. I'm going to help you find a way to begin what needs beginning and end what you need to end. Because once you start a certain task, whatever that task may be, bring it to mind now, that thing that you are dreading to start, that thing that has been pressing at you to complete for days or weeks or longer. And know that with my help tonight and your perfect obedience, what you have to do will seem so easy, so natural, because I know the secret to why you haven't started. They say that there's a imbalance in the chemicals within your mind, and while there is truth to that, it's more of a problem of vision, or rather flow. And we have spoken about flow before, and I wonder if perhaps you recall a certain session we held together, one where I broke down the state of flow into a manner of speaking that allowed you to slip down and drop for me deep into a flow state where it was easy to listen and to act without thinking or doing. And we're going to harness a piece of that and combine it with a few additional elements tonight to help you sleep. Yes, but also when you waken, you'll find that it's so much easier to approach any task laid before you, to start any task and finish any task that has already been started. And I wonder, would that be nice to not have to worry about waiting, not have to worry about letting yourself down? Because the truth of the matter is, you don't need to do any task at all. You can exist and continue to exist and That's okay. I want you now to drop for me into forgiveness for yourself, because you deserve to simply be right now. You deserve to relax and let the tension of needing and wanting to do and finish your tasks to simply drop away and release. It's an easy thing to do, to feel the tension, the heaviness that is growing inside your toes, the heaviness that's growing inside your fingers, and the tension of your muscles growing heavy and melting away. Easily, simply, the sensations moving across your body, through your skin, into your muscles, deep into the bones and the pattern that binds you to this world. I want you to feel relaxation deep, deep in your legs, deep in your arms, as if your body is growing number with each word, more and more distant, as this sense of warm, safe relaxation works its way through you, reminds you that with every moment, every word, as you listen to my voice, you are letting go not just of tension, not just of your body and your mind, but of any sense of harbored guilt or responsibility for waiting, for procrastination. Because it's okay. It really is to do things in their allotted time, to wait until it needs to be done. But right now, the only thing that needs doing is for you to feel deeply that sense of relaxation, that sense of letting go, of allowing yourself to drop. For me, drop down deep and sleep. Good. And as this relaxation works its way deep into your shoulders, into your torso, your belly, feeling so warm and safe, comfortable and secure, as all of the muscles in your body simply release. All of that melting down, melting like ice caught in a solar flare, moving through the void now, your mind drifting deeper down deep. Good. And I wonder if perhaps you can simply listen, because listening is an easy thing to do, and simply by choosing to listen right now, you've already started the process of unbecoming, of unlearning the things that have trapped you in a state of inaction. The enemy of progress is never starting in the first place. And I wonder what it would be like, what it would feel like to be so able to simply start a task, to listen to what I'm saying is itself starting a task. And you can listen to what I say and hear how easy it is to skip from syllable to syllable, from word to word. And the spaces between words offer opportunities to simply stop and start again, to stop your thoughts, stop your worrying, stop feeling tension, because all of the tension is leaving you now. Relaxation, warm and heavy, working its way through your neck, your shoulders releasing even more as you breathe, as you relax, as you feel this warmth spreading into your mind, up your neck and into your mind, forcing a sense of letting go, letting it pervade through you, allowing yourself to drift down and drop for me. And you can do that so easily. You can drop for me so easily. Oh, dreamer mine. And I wonder just how deeply you can go. I wonder if perhaps simply listening to me is enough for you to drop deeper and deeper still down into a profound state of rest and relaxation, where you are warm and safe, comfortable and secure. Good. Now, I'm going to count down from 5 to 1 for you. There is a certain magic to these numbers. This counting can become a tool for you in the future, but for right now, we will simply count you down into rest, into sleep, and I will teach you how to use these numbers to your advantage, to follow them into a state of action, of doing what you are told, even if you're the one telling you to do something. You'll find, I think, that it's very easy that once I reach the number 1, you'll listen to what I say. You'll follow my words and obey me very easily without even thinking about it, as if your body has reached a certain state of divine flow, where you, yourself, your conscious mind give way to unconscious action, where it's as easy as listening and your world becomes a permeable place where possibilities arise. 5, going into that state slowly, surely, letting yourself drift down deeper and relax as each number takes you deeper still. 4, imagining this now, your body, what is left of what you can feel, simply falling down through the numbers, through each layer of unbecoming. 3, into a state where your unconscious mind allows you to act without thinking, follow without understanding consciously, because conscious understanding is not necessary as you drop down. And there, so close that you can feeling now as each number takes you twice as deep as the last, takes you down into a state where it becomes easier and easier to simply drop for me, drop down deep and sleep. 2, taking you twice as deep as before, taking you down to a state where you can simply listen and obey completely without thought, your unconscious mind doing the actions that are necessary, doing the actions without any conscious thought or consideration. 1, there, drop for me deeper into this profound understanding, where it's so easy to listen, so easy to do exactly what I say. And what I want you to do right now is remember. I want you to remember this, the power of numbers, the power of counting down. When you count down from 5 to 1, it's as if I'm counting down for you. It's as if when you reach the number 1, you are able to do whatever it is that you want to do, because it's as simple as knowing that when you count from 5 to 1, you can begin a task immediately. There is no waiting, there is no procrastination. Not when you count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you feel it, don't you? That sense of action surging, of subtle action pulsing and pushing its way into the forefront of your desire. Because what you desire when the numbers reach their terminal point, that 5 to 1, you desire to begin to listen, to obey. And in this case, you're listening to me. And I want you to remember that when you count down yourself, you are listening to you. But listening to you does not mean you're not listening to me, because as you listen to me, listening to yourself becomes just as easy. And what's easier still is that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 makes it so simple to begin remembering this, even as you forget it, even as you forget what happens when you count down from those numbers. You'll remember that when you want to start a task, when there's something you need to do, you'll simply begin counting down from 5 to 1, and you'll find how easy it is to begin once you've reached 1. Once you've entered that state of flow where your unconscious takes over and your conscious mind puts away everything that has stopped you from beginning your task. Because I know there are many reasons, and sometimes there are no reasons at all, and that's okay. What matters is you have a tool now to help you. And when you do, when you count from 5 to 1, I wonder, oh, dreamer mine, if you hear me whispering in your ear a gentle voice of encouragement, of insisting that, yes, you will succeed in this task, and even if you don't, I will be there. I will be there to assure that you are okay at the end of things, because it's going to be okay. Succeed or fail, it doesn't matter. Truly, it doesn't. What matters is starting. What matters is trying. And I know you've heard this before, and I know that failure seems such an immense burden, but I promise you, if you begin, that is the greatest success anyone could ask for. What comes of the actions we take allows itself to manifest into whatever we have shaped our focus into. And so, for this next part of this trance, this session, I'm going to teach you a very simple visualization tool that will allow you to bring whatever wish you desire into reality. It's quite simple, quite easy, and it will ensure that any task you are starting or planning to start in the future will go in whatever way it needs to go, depending, of course, upon how you feel about it, because your emotions are complex things. They are bundles of thought, of information, coalesced into a moment of feeling where your unconscious has taken so much information and given that to your conscious mind to experience, to parse, your body responding in kind. And what's interesting is emotions. Oh, dreamer mine, I wonder, have you noticed how emotions can drive what you do, what anyone does? Anyone who says that they act solely on logic is a liar. We are emotional creatures, and though the emotions vary and we give them simple names, no two emotions are the same. They are encoded information, and we can use that to our advantage. Very simply, very easily, follow these steps before you start a task, before you begin looking for a solution or an outcome. Know where you are right now. Know how you feel. Know exactly how you feel, because this current state of affairs that you find yourself in, this present moment, it evokes a feeling, and you can let yourself rest in that feeling. Let yourself be whatever problem faces you. Feel how it makes you feel. And once you do, once you sit there and bring to bear every last shred of feeling that you can muster, I wonder if you can't then feel what it would be like to achieve your goal, to achieve your desire to finish the task ahead of you. Feel into that, imagine it. There's a sense of gratitude, of accomplishment, of a job well done. No matter where it leads, allow yourself to feel into where you want it to lead. Feel that space. Feel as your emotions from the moment shift into the emotions of achieving what you desire, and then fling yourself forward 20, 30 years and reflect back. Reflect back and feel nostalgia, a certain sense of that was so important to me at the time. Feel those emotions then as well. And when you're done feeling each of these in turn, count down from 5 to 1. Count down from 5 to 1 and begin your task. It's that simple. It's that easy. And what happens, oh curious mind, is that by encoding these states, by moving from one to another, your unconscious mind does the work. It allows you to flow in reality so easily into action. You simply have to trust yourself. And if it makes it easier, you can return to this session or to the session where we helped you focus. And from there, just allow what happens to happen. And perhaps you won't finish your task today. Perhaps you'll finish it tomorrow or the next day. But what matters and what's important right now is that you set your intent, set your goal and your destination, and then begin working towards it. Because working towards your goal, towards your destination, is itself the greatest success that you can achieve. That's right. Simply starting is itself a wonderful success, and I'm proud of you for doing that, for trying, no matter how things turn out, no matter what happens. Though, if you use this method, I suspect you'll get exactly what you want, exactly what you desire. That is the guarantee of a wish dragon, one who dabbles in the differentials between possibilities and scoops up what seems delicious. Right now, what seems delicious is helping you achieve what you need to accomplish, helping you start a task and finish it in a way that leaves you feeling satisfied, in a way that helps you achieve your dreams, your goals, your desires. Drop for me deep, and understand that you can become the ruler of your own realm. That you can take the world and act in it as best you can. That you can become more than you imagine yourself to be simply by listening right now and knowing that you are capable. You are able. Any failure that you fear is not a failure born of your inability, but a failure of others to see you for how hard you try. because I know how hard you try. And when others don't see it, when they see only the result or the lack of result, that's on them. That's not on you. You'll be okay. You will make it through whatever lies ahead, whatever problems or difficulties pop up in the course of your work. Trust yourself and know that if there's a gap, you can learn it. You can find the pieces or the people or the knowledge or the information from within or from without, and there's no difference. That's another little secret of this world. There is no difference between external and internal. All of the information that you experience is processed directly by that mind of yours. And, well, strange things happen to those who follow my voice and listen to what I am saying. Give it a try. I dare you. Oh, dreamer mine, I dare you to go deeper still, to obey and listen. And perhaps you don't need to be dared. Perhaps you simply want to listen, simply want to obey, to try what I am suggesting and find that there is magic in it, in aligning yourself with your desire, in aligning yourself with your current state and the outcome and the nostalgia you'll feel for finishing this task. It's a 3-step process, and it's so easy that you could do it while you sleep. That's right. As you drift away, you might start to feel your mind playing tricks, little games of association, games of letting go of any notion of linear sensibility. And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? That as we drift to sleep, there's a certain sense of relaxation that pulls us into a strange place, a place where linear thought gives way to non-linear experience. Because what you feel when you drop for me, when you go deep and sleep, is a sense of dissolution of threads of consciousness pulsing and weaving through the pattern that is you, in different directions, fragmenting into pieces that each experience something different in this moment. As you drift away, you can let your attention focus on my voice as your body feels more and more distant, as your wandering wanders deeper into that place of dreams, of sleep, of knowing that deep down, so deep, you can simply sleep. And as you do, all of what you've learned today can integrate itself into your mind. You will remember these steps, this method of counting. You'll know that it will help you, and you'll know that by listening to me, by obeying these words, it becomes that much easier to know just how much you are capable of. I believe in you, oh dreamer mine. I know that you can do great things. So sleep. Sleep for me and rest. Remember to like the video and subscribe for more.